Kat Simons, thank you so much for carving out some time here on a Tuesday, March 24th, and to talk to us a little about what's going on in these very unique and strange times right now. And you have been such a calming presence for so many years. And every time I tell people your name, it doesn't need much explanation after that. Like, oh, Kat, yes. It's like we know you. Even though I've had the chance to meet you in person a few times, but people know you just from your presence on the radio and in the community and all that you do. So I just had a couple of just very simple questions. I wanted to get a feel from you about what's going on in the community. We have almost 150 corporate accounts as clients, and we're hearing things from them and colleagues. So first off, how are you doing through this?
Well, thank you. I am doing just fine, but I got to tell you what keeps me going are people like you and the listeners, because I feel like we're all one big family, and just seeing what they're doing in their individual communities and banding together as they always do when times are tough, and helping each other out, and the unique ways they're coming up with doing things on Facebook Live, and sharing stories, and entertaining each other. And I'm just so inspired.
Wow. Well, thank you for that. I think it's you that's inspiring us, but we appreciate that.
I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Well, I think I'm a little curious. I'm going to ask you a couple curiosity questions. Are you working from home now? Are you in the studio still? Like, has your day been disrupted at all from working?
Well, today I am in the studio. However, they are trying to work it out so that we're going to be broadcasting most all of us from home, and just got to work out all those details. Our building has been closed down. This is going on the second week for anybody other than announcers and engineers.
Gotcha.
So it is a different kind of world. It's very quiet. And, our main goal, all of us as announcers here, is just to inform, inspire, and entertain, and try to calm everybody down. I like to get the information out, but I also like to give opportunities for people to tell how they're doing other things, how they had to cancel their event, but guess what they're doing? They're doing it online. They're making wishes come true. They're doing all different things. And I just get so much joy and happiness out of that.
Wow. That's interesting. I never would have guessed that you guys would work from home, but you have the technology, right? You have the ability to do that. And that's pretty neat, because so many other companies, as you know, are working from home or remotely trying to adapt.
Yeah, and it's going to be different, but I've got my pets, and, maybe they'll join in.
That's right. You have some interruptions maybe throughout the day, which would be kind of cool. You're on the radio and your cats start climbing on the keyboard or change the volume.
Yeah. And my dog comes in, and
there you go.
Facebook Live, and we're all good.
That's good. One question.
Are you doing well?
So, well, thanks for asking. We are. It's a day by day thing. We've had a call with our team every morning for 9 months. We have a training call that we get together. It's a huddle. And so we've kind of been used to having a check-in, so to speak. And so we've ramped this up, and it's interesting. Today on the call, one of the things I said is, everyone just tell me how you're doing, what's going on. And one of my employees said it's a day by day thing. Right. And they're transparent. They're like, you know what, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's hard. It's hard.
So I think for me, we're transparent with them too. Like, it's hard for us too. Right. We're not invincible. Every business is being affected in different ways. And so we wanted them to know it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be upset and take that day to do that. But understand we're all here, and the times when they're down that we maybe are up, and maybe when I'm down that they can come up and they can bring everyone else up. So we're just trying to make it day by day.
Everybody just hanging in there, and we will get through this. We'll get through this together.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. One thing I was curious about, and I don't know if you can speak to this, is now that there's been this shift on where people are, where they're at home and their kids aren't in school. Have you seen any differences in listeners on radio versus online versus TV? Like, do you have any sense for that part of your industry?
Well, I feel like that people do whenever the president or governor or mayor is going to do, a press conference, a news conference. I feel like they go to TV to hear that. But other than that, I feel like our listening audience has increased, and people come to us for information, but also just for the company and just to have somebody say it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But there's definitely an increase for TV and radio, I would say, because we can't get enough news. But I will say that once in a while, you just got to take a break. I like to say, you sit still, be quiet for a few minutes.
Wow. How do you do that? Because you're so entwined. Is that hard for you? Or easy?
It's hard. It's hard. But what I do is once I get home, get all the animals fed, do what I got to do, before I do anything else, I'll just sit still. I sit still and I'm quiet. And then I'm okay, and then I'm back into it.
Wow. That's really good advice, though, isn't it? For everybody.
Everybody needs to do that. You've got to keep from getting overwhelmed, and you've got to be quiet in order to not be overwhelmed in these times.
Wow. I think that's good
advice. Don't be afraid to be quiet for a few minutes and just listen. Listen to what's around you, the sounds. If you can get outside safely in nature, it's a good place.
It is. That's right. Absolutely. What kind of things are you hearing from your listeners? What's surprising you about what you're hearing, and maybe what's not surprising you? Because you talk to a lot of people. I'm just curious the feedback you're getting from your listeners.
Well, they're concerned, but they've turned that concern now into helping each other, supporting each other, sharing fun ways to do things with the kids, ideas to keep the kids busy, ideas for the kids to keep learning, and just different ways that they are coping, like sharing recipes. We're getting an inside view into what people are doing at home. And I think that's really cool because it just makes us even closer as a family.
Yeah, that's neat. It's like for me and my kids, like I'm playing a lot of hide and seek.
Yeah. And you reconnect,
Yeah.
We're all so busy all the time. This is the time you reconnect with your family, your friends, your neighbors. You can't maybe go see them, but you call them and see if they're okay. And you know what I like to do? I like to write a letter, write a card. When's the last time you had time to do that? Or journal. Write down how you're feeling, what you're going through. Then you can put it away. That's when I say, okay, you're feeling anxious, you write it down, put it aside, and guess what? That's over there for now. And you can just go on.
Wow. That's such good advice. I've learned, look at that, 8 minutes, 20 seconds. I've learned 2 or 3 things already that can help not just me, but my whole team and my neighbors and everything else. So this is such great stuff.
We'll try and let me know, okay?
I will. All right. One more question. So
sure.
The community, the Richmond community, the Virginia community is doing a lot right now. And obviously this is a moving thing, right? So it's every day or two, it's adjusting. How can we all help, do you think, as being part of the business community and the Richmond community? Maybe some things that we wouldn't think of. What are some things that maybe we can do to help with this process?
Well, there's a lot of things. If you go online, I know if you go to our website, mix981richmond.com, just today I put up a link on how you can help Make-A-Wish, giving them hope. They were getting ready to have a big walk. It's been postponed. And these are kids that are really sick, and they're waiting to have their wishes granted, but they're asking us to record something and give them hope. You can do that. You can also share kindness with a senior. That's on our website, too. It's a message. The food bank, Feed More. You can make online donations. You can help out by fostering a pet from one of our local shelters. Just foster for this time period right now. And you can drop off supplies like Richmond Animal Care and Control in Richmond. They have an outside place where you can drop off donations for food to help families get through this crisis with their pets. So those ways and the ways that we're helping each other, it goes a long way.
Wow, those are some really good ideas. And what I heard you say is Make-A-Wish and seniors.
Yes.
So you said, is it possible to send like a video message, do you think, to these groups?
You can do that. And I've got those links right on my website. You can check out. Feel free to share them at mix981richmond.com. Just go to Cat.
We will, because we are doing a lot more video interaction with our team, not necessarily live video, but just
Sure.
like a recorded video on your iPhone or
Right.
a service
Exactly.
versus a typed
Right.
in email. We're sending that video to our families and my dad and people in the community. So I love that idea, and I will
Yeah.
definitely spread that
Yes, because
because
that's one way you can stay in touch with everybody, and it's going to be cool, because
Yep.
then you're not as lonely and you don't feel alone.
that's right. Wow. So, Kat, thank you so very much for your time. I know a lot is going
Oh,
on,
you think?
and
Thank you.
and you've been
I
such a
appreciate
great
you.
presence. Absolutely, you've been such a great presence for the community, and I can't thank you enough for carving out some time for everybody. And I look
No,
forward
bless
to
your
pushing
heart.
this out very shortly. And I'll send you a copy as well.
Well, bless your heart and keep the faith, everyone.
All right. Thanks, Kat. You have a great day. Be safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye.